That's right, I should already know. I should have already know who the killer is. Is he gonna let me choose? I wonder if I'm right. If I'm right, this is gonna be very surprising. Again, the only so she took advantage of her patience? Well, she would be the one that would know that Ibuki can't control herself. She was kind of in brainwashing mode.
You're the only one!
Oh my god! What's the motive?
You're the killer, aren't you?
What's the motive though? Because again, like, I know she was success, you win! Because again, I know she was taking care of Ibuki, Nacho, and wannabe Hina, so she knows what their despair disease was doing to them, because again, you know, Ibuki could be influenced easily, but also what kind of gave her away was that when Jimmy went to the lobby to rest, he sent Mika to go rest in the not the conference room, but the staff room. And she was right next to the conference room, so if she didn't see the person go in the conference room, which she should have brought up she did, then she's the only one that was in there. Because again, she would have been like, oh yeah, I saw blah 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 in the conference room, by the way, but she didn't say anything. Which makes her me even more suspicious, because she was the one up there. Okay, shall I unveil how I figured this out so fast? Sure, let me see the motive first. I'm curious though.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
The killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this? Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
Wait, unless she was trying to protect her other patients. Unless she thought by taking out Ibuki, she would protect the other patients. Because again, because to take out the disease, you won't get anybody else sick.
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
The fly would kill her first. I knew who it was when the bodies were discovered. Did you? Well, haven't you played this before, user?
She's right!
Are you talking about when you first played it and introducing hypothesis?
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But you're the only one that fits the bill right now.
We're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
Exactly.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
To make an alibi. I knew who it was because I've beaten the game. What?
Now that you mention it,
Never
you guys brought
known.
that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
Which makes them even more suspicious. Like, why does nobody else have an alibi? When I first watched someone play this game, I haven't played it myself. It was just too obvious. Really? Was it that bad? Mika versus Fly. Gonna be a big fly.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Exactly, because she was the only one up there. I knew who it was because she himself toyed me. God damn it. Well, I bet on Fly winning at this point. She'd probably just choke on the Fly. The Fly would just go in and choke her. Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted nursing without any sleep, right? Then if you insist, I will use, unless she had the despair disease. Because if she had it, she wouldn't be as meek. Because she'd be passive. She himself, my brain today. She wouldn't be as passive. The despair disease would make her opposite, which would make her assertive, right? She'd go from passive to assertive. Do you want to know why it was obvious to me? It wasn't as obvious as Pecco's kill. No, not with the water bottles. I'm curious. You guys can say. Durgan and User, you guys can say why it was so obvious to you guys. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room.
So the only people in the hospital with Ibuki was Jimmy and Mika. Mika went to kill Ibuki, Yoko caught her in the act and killed Yoko. Due to disease messing with people, Mika remembered who she truly was. She used her knowledge to afford Ibuki to kill herself. So wait, due to the disease messing with people, Mika remembered who she truly was. So wait, what? Are you saying that who Mika has been this whole time is not who she really is? It's like a cover-up personality? Is this a Toko situation?
That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me.
No, what I'm saying is that the disease had Mika remember. Oh, so she remembers everything. Not Toko. So she remembers everything. Oh, you're saying she remembers her past. Mika was conveniently not in the room when she missed. That's also true. That makes sense. That does make sense, user. That all of a sudden she vanishes and all of a sudden the video starts playing like that. I mean, that's a big hint. Put on a hospital gown and head back shows just a completely naked person.
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby.
You're supposed to use your imagination, Neo Man. It's part of, it's part of the experience.
If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Exactly.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
Why is Byaku fat? I don't know. I don't know if they ever explain that in this game. Durgan, did you just spoil motive? Oh, I don't think he did.
That must mean...
Should just accept it. Oh, just accept it. He just likes donuts and pizza. I mean, I like donuts and pizza. Where's Buff Dude? Buff Dude is hurt. Buff Dude got hurt, but we don't know if he's dead or just hurt.
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer.
What is her death gonna be? Because again, you'd think with how innocent and like sheepish and passive she is, you'd think it'd be kind of a gentle death, not as aggressive, but I'm highly doubt it. No, I didn't. I specifically did not spoil that.
It's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
I mean, he's got a point. Please pull through, but we believe in you, Buff Guy. Everybody pray for Buff Guy. Everybody pray for Nico.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
I don't know if she's calling her chick now.
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Wow, they're putting her down really hard, Buff Dude. Dude, you might be.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
I was gonna say, this is a little mean at this point. I was expecting her for a while before then, but the biggest tipping point for me was the heat and titty typhoon, but Mika would think to mess with the temperature. That's true. Mika's the only one that would understand it, unless you watch a lot of crime shows. Unless, again, kind of, because I was thinking kind of Princess Nevermind, because she's big into psychopaths, so she's the only one that would know that. I was joking. Oh. Pebbles was pulling a funny. Buff Dude is hot. He's not my type. The Buff Dude's not my type. I've never played these games. I've just seen every execution, so I know all the killer. I just don't know how they... Oh, okay.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation.
I am funny guy. I tell funny things. I do the funnies.
Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
But she didn't kill anyone. She had them kill themselves. I don't think she killed anybody. I think she had Ibuki do it.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Yes. Words kill. Yes.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
I feel like she was just sleeping in sleeping in the same bed as Hajime, just to kind of like woo him in a sense. Another thing that gave it away for me was that Jimmy, Akane, Nagito, and Mika were the only ones in the hospital. True. That also is a big, like, because it kind of came down to who was in the hospital.
Hey, Hajime!
What? Don't scream at me. Everyone's going to gang up on me. Oh, because she's playing the I'm a victim card. Exactly. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with...
Can you hold on a minute?
Excuse me, sir. I was having a monologue moment.
Well,
huh?
I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Well then just shh.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Oh, is he actually gonna
I
help?
thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Wait, was he suspicious of her from the very beginning? I have mixed feelings about this one. On the one hand, I'm glad Yoko died, but I am upset about Ibuki. Well, of course, I like Ibuki. Again, she's not my favorite, but yeah, I was sad to see her go. Again, the saddest death so far was actually probably Peko. I mean, again, I don't like how she killed Snapshot, but after you realize the relationship she has with Boss Baby, that's been the hardest one so far. Like, in this game, at least.
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What? Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial, but I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Shh, shh, they don't know that,
Please
Monokuma.
don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang, that's a huge deal.
Just a little bit, that would be useful, Nagito.
Decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Not killing game, it's fine. No fourth wall, but no, it's fine. It's fine.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
So it would have been clean.
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new.
So there's something
Near
on the
middle
rope.
of the rope. It's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope. And the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Because somebody dragged her up, right?
Hey, you're taking too long.
could
What's
be
wrong
good
with
times.
the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength.
Oh, they're saying that strangled her. I thought they were saying that like they put it around and then they pulled it over the bar and then made it look like she hung
The
herself.
center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Don, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
That small smile on the naked gray man's face. Not even angry. Just this is fine. He doesn't. It's fine. The gray man actually adds a more ominous feel to it. The mysterious gray man. This rope wouldn't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
I mean, he's got a
Just
point.
like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
I mean, you're copying them.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
Really, Nacho? You're being so helpful till now. I was so proud of you, Nacho, up until this point. Not like this.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
It's not a brand new rope. Nikito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true? Nacho is always helpful. I mean, in this instance, he's a lot more helpful than usual. Argument? Argument. What am I arguing, though? Rope used for hanging. Scrap thick pink adventure. AC. I'm gonna take a guess it's a rope.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Not
While
necessarily.
hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
They're very different.
The scars they leave would look different too. Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
Oh, I know what it is.
Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this
I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is.
It never specified hanging or strangulation.
That's true.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
She lied. It's the lying part. I'm gonna take a guess.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
The music is still going.
Scars.
Exactly.
You mean the rope
So
burn, right?
that's what my hope
But we
was. That I was like,
believed it
as
was
long
for
as the
the
music
hanging.
plays, I think we're safe. That's why I was like, oh,
Why
please.
would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
No? What? I thought that would be.
Crap!
Hold on. Hold on. Just know I'm laughing. No, Goats, don't laugh at
Ibuki
me.
didn't
Not
die
like
from hanging.
This. Listen, this one's
She was
hard.
strangled to death.
I got an idea.
That's basically the same thing.
Thanks, Ghost. I appreciate it.
Though
Very
hanging and
supportive.
strangling seem similar, they're very different.
Not sure too. I barely remember this
Scars they
argument.
leave would look different
Hold on.
too.
I think I might have it.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
A rope used for hanging against soda, just humor me. I think I tried that already. Use rope against someone's lie. I've tried that though. You know, I'm doing my best. If I'm wrong, you can hit me. I'm not gonna track you. Bad Durgan biscuit.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
You want me to try with sodas?
She was strangled to death.
Yeah, with the rope. You have,
That's basically the
you have
same
not
thing.
tried. You have not tried that. Oh, I have not tried
Though
that.
hanging and strangling seem
I swear if it's
similar,
that
they're
easy,
very
we'll
different.
try again.
The scars they leave would look different too.
I swore I've used that
You
already.
mean the rope burn, right?
I swear to
But
God.
we believed it was from a
I
hanging.
swore I've used it already. For us,
Why
okay,
would
I'll try
that
again. I swore. If it's this, I'm gonna be so
Did we
upset.
fall for someone's lie?
That must be it.
I swore I tried.
So that's what happened. We've
My
been
life
falling
is
for
a
the killer's
lie.
lie this whole time.
Listen, don't you laugh at me. I swore I tried that. I must have tried it on some. Listen, I had a moment. Listen, don't laugh at me. I swore. We'll let Durgan. I laugh. Don't you laugh. We'll let Durgan do the detective work from this way. I laugh. Don't you shame me. Again, I swore I tried that, but he said I thought somebody lied to me, and I was like, with the rope? Doesn't make sense though. It would be like, I don't know. I thought they were talking about Mika lying about the autopsy report. That's why I was trying to do the scars, because she kind of lied about the autopsy. You said you were going to try it, but yeah. Oh, maybe I said I was going to try it, but I never did. Sign me up to damn Sherlock. Some Durgan go scare. Go, no. That time I had a heart attack. Okay, I love you too, Pebbles. I love you all. I don't know why that took me so hard to figure out. Yo. That's one of those ones where the exact wording of the book gives a better big hint. Rope used for hanging because of the phrase according to me. Does it say that? The exact wording of the bullet gives a bigger hint. Rope used for hanging could say, oh, if that was the case, I would have known, because it said according to, like if it was like Hina's autopsy, then I would say it was a lie. Like if I had known that, that would have made more sense. But no, it was just like rope. The rope used for hanging. According to Mika, there's no doubt. Oh, see, that would help.
That's what I was trying to hint at you.
Oh.
I didn't want to come outright and say
You're
it's like you have to use the rope used for hanging
because Mika's the one that
Mika was saying it was used for a suicide when it clearly wasn't.
Because Mika's the one that gave that tip. Wow.
It actually is kind of the perfect crime to think about it, because she's the person that did the autopsy and she's trying to cover her own murder.
Well, that's why I thought the scars and the markings would have been it, because she did the autopsy, but the rope, I guess, makes more sense. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? I mean, apparently it just took me. She's smart. She is very smart. Again, I think, like Neo said, if I could have seen the whole description instead of just the rope, used for hanging, I think I would have had an easier time because I knew it had to do something with Mika lying, but I just couldn't piece it together. Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died from hanging herself. She was one of the few people who almost committed a perfect murder. She was, well, of course, because she knows bodies. Like, again, she put up the temperature. She did all this stuff because she knows how to cover it up. Because she knows, like, bodies. Durgan did a lot of adults.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
How dare you lie? That's the golden rule. You don't lie. Oh no, the golden rule is to treat others the way you want to be treated, but I would like to not be lied to.
Should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking.
Yeah, with her expertise.
You, Mikan.
You, Mikan. I like how you said, you, Mikan, you ultimate nurse. You lied to us. I thought we were fans. How could you?
Please wait!
Nope. Death. Get out of here. Get her out of here.
First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
You sure? Honestly, if Mika hadn't lied, she might have got it. That's true. Maybe that might have been the one determining factor, but there was other things. Like she was the only one near the conference room. That makes her too suspicious too.
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
Made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
They're starting the waiver.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
What, are you a medical student, Nacho?
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
I mean, she is clumsy.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Wow. Honestly, if you're the ultimate, you know everything. Now shows how ultimate lucky is now ultimate lucky nurse.
Like, oh my god.
What, did he just take the scalpel and he's just like, I'm just gonna poke here and it instantly cures like cancer or something? He's like, I did it. Do you know a lot of drunk
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
Exactly, because she trusted her. Ooh, this is almost there, double.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
She just chose who was the most vulnerable, which technically was Ibuki, because Nacho was already on death's bed, so she wouldn't be able to move him without being suspected. Ibuki was the only one that would kind of listen to her.
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
Always the innocent ones. It's always the innocent ones.
Sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Why of all the people is he so mad at her? Because notice, like, all the other ones, he's like, you were so close, you had so much hope. But this one, he seems to really not like Mika. I am not a criminal. So not directly I go here and die. Possibly I come here to this place you like. It'll help you. Oh. Because she feels calm in the music studio.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Why is he so mad about that? Not like I tried to kill somebody or anything.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess.
You just giving up like that?
But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the
She's putting on the waterworks. She's trying to play the victim card.
There's no way! I'm capable of killing someone!
Is that really true?
Oh. He just called her out.
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop.
I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop it, get
I
it.
don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
I gasp.
You doubt your friends?
What trial are you on? I'm on number 3. This is the third one.
I suspect them because I want to believe them.
And now I think Mika is. It's already what?
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Depends on the situation.
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict.
Maybe she doesn't remember because she had the despair disease, like Durgan was talking about. Maybe the despair disease took over her. She killed the person, and then when she got cured, once she was cured of the despair disease, she forgot everything. She lost the memories of killing Ibuki and Yoko. So she actually does believe she actually didn't do it, but she actually did. It's like memory loss amnesia thing. Here's why. Any soft character I've seen has turned evil. It's so obvious that it was Kirby with the Master Sword. It's always the innocent ones. Wait, despair disease. Yeah, there was a despair disease that made people like their personality switch. Like wannabe Hina, who's like so like out there and you know, a lot of courage, a lot of strength. Also became very meek and weak and very emotional. And then like where Nacho could never lie or always told the truth, then he was lying. And then like Ibuki, who like would never take any direction from anyone, all of a sudden was like, you could say the simplest thing and she would listen. It's me, not Mika. Jeez, oh my god. Who got the disease? The only people we know for sure who got it was wannabe Hina, Nacho, and Ibuki were the only 3. So obvious it was to be continued till next. No! How could you kill my little sister?
'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
I know it was always Kirby. Damn that Kirby.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
I mean, she does have a point, but this is really deep.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Wow, she just like that, just done. She had belief without doubt. Speech is one of my favorites. It's actually very deep. Like you can't come to belief without. Oh wait, you get to belief by overcoming doubt. So that's why she said they kind of go hand in hand, because you can't believe something without having doubt first. With Kirby and Goats in the.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
What?
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
She changing on us? I guess she's
Justifying
snapping.
your actions with fancy words, making excuses for why
She's
it's
snapping.
not really your fault.
She's this. All of them have their snap moment, and this is her snap moment. Chaga provides several great speeches. I mean, she's very smart. Like Asperger was.
Everyone always treats me like that.
Oh, the voice change. I always love how she goes from her usual warpling, high-pitched voice to super even. I know, like, this is, like, very monotone. Like, it's kind of scary how monotone all of them has this. Yeah, all of them have their snap moments. And this is hers.
It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
This is why you be nice to people, because you never know when the nurse is gonna come in and strangle you. You be nice to everybody. You don't bully anybody. Huh, is that all you can say? Oh, Sailor Moon just...
Hey, Mika.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Not fair.
You're a little angry.
Why won't you forgive me? You forgive yourself right away!
This is like one of those people that got bullied all the time at school and work and all of a sudden snaps and it takes it out on the people who bullied her. That's what's happening here.
What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? This is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
An apple a day keeps the nurse away.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
What? Huh? We're gonna have her turn on herself? I don't think she'll do that.
The same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends.
Unless we're gonna try to catch her in a lie. If we try to catch her in a lie, that makes sense. Mika eats a Snicker. You're not with yourself when you're hungry.
But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Wow, Nachito is Despacito. Despacito.
Hey Mika,
Chia.
can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Well, then you need to give evidence why it wasn't you.
Prove it?
Exactly.
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof!
She's playing the victim card, and I don't like it. I don't appreciate the victim card.
Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room.
I have a feeling Rhythm Game's coming up, yes.
Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
All softer, innocent characters. Exactly. See, Pell understands. That's the proof, yes.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Just a wee bit.
I'm not the killer. I never filmed that video.
You sure about that?
It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh? Oh, she tried to get her emotions out of control, because once her emotions are out of control, she'll say anything. Just like Celeste Snap, swinging from dropping to a usual voice to overcompensating and doing it, usual voice to overcompensating and doing as much more exaggerated version of it within the same sentence. Exactly. Like her voice is all over the place now. Rhythm. Can I say this? Say what?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
It's Rhythm Battle.
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Thanks. Thanks, Chia. Could it be, was this Chica's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
You get to decide I'm the killer. Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
Come on. I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. Only you can decide. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Is that what I think? Is it argument? Oh, it's argument. There's still an argument left? Blood on the souls, rope use a hangman, motel rooms. Oh, Mika's account. I think it's Mika's account, right? Just use it against her, right?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else
Save
other
the
than
world,
you
my final message. Goodbye.
who could have filmed that video.
Yeah, do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Oh my god, there's so many
Why
things.
you'd be able to make out her body type? So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I think I need this. I need the killer's mistake. If 2 people do a kill on somebody, the person who did the killing gets executed, right? Yes. There's always only one killer. There's never 2 killers, there's only ever one. Why are we forgiving her if she didn't kill anyone? I don't think we are. Only you can prevent the escape of murder. Serious Mika sounds better. Not good. I do like this voice better, so if that's true, then my theory is Mika isn't the killer but someone else. That's not true. I think we know Mika is. It's already been proven. We're just trying to get her to admit it at this point. If 2 people do a kill on somebody, the person who did the killings and then executed, right? The person who did the killing gets executed, right? Yeah, no, we've already proven it. We're just trying to get her to admit it. Well, it's pretty much confirmed, yeah. The only one who saw the video, who else is gonna do it? Wait, the only one who saw that video, who else is gonna do it if I don't? I think it's the slippers, because that's the only thing that they made a mistake on.
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
Come
Who
on.
could have filmed that video?
Wait, was it about filming the video,
Do
though?
you have any proof?
No, yeah, it would be the slippers, because that has blood on it.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
No.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing?
Oh, no, not that. I almost actually did a thing.
The hospital slippers she had.
No. Okay, and a man more serious makeup voice other than you.
Damn it!
Oh man, why is Jimmy the one who can point it out? Because he saw the film. But I'm like, that's why I thought the slippers. Because again, the slippers that we found on Ibuki had blood on them, whereas in the film they didn't. Try the hospital gown. You want me to try the hospital gown? I don't think the hospital gown would do it though. Because they both match. We're trying to find out what doesn't match in the film. The question leads to the answer. I think it has to do with the camera. Well, I want to help this type Pebbles.
I'm not the killer!
I think it has to do with the camera angle.
Can't think of anybody else
Like
other
Durgan
than
said.
you. Who could have filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Not the hemp bag. We know that for sure.
Is the
That was the
hospital
same.
gown she was wearing
We know that's the same.
Or could it be the hospital slippers?
We
she
already
had?
tried that, and that didn't work.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
I don't think that's that, no.
Just from that video?
No, come on. Come on.
Just from that camera angle?
There we go.
Shoot through that contradiction.
There we go. So Durgan was right.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Yeah, because, what do you call it? In the conference room, the camera looked like it was, like, straight on. Like, we did it, boys! Was, like, straight on the death. But if she was killed on the stage, the angle would have been, like, up. If that's what I'm guessing. The angle would have been like this if she was on the stage, whereas in the conference room, it was like this. That's what I'm guessing. We'll write for the wrong reasons. Interesting hypothesis. Because you have committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
Oh, he never brought up the camera angle. I didn't think about that. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's true. Okay. So we're talking about catching her in a lie, or catching her, she was giving too much information in a sense. So Durgan wins. Durgan brain, he won't come in because he's big and afraid. Yeah, it was weird about the camera angle comment. Boom, gotcha.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
She got called out. It's Chihiro's blue tracksuit, one rather than the angle itself is a weird one. So we caught them giving out too much information. Is pretty much what it was. It wasn't that we were trying to catch her on a lie, it was more that we were trying to catch her in, like, giving too much information.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen
Because she made the film.
is because you're the person who actually filmed that video.
Danganronpa
Is
team
that
loves
right?
making parallels between games. I mean, it's not bad as long as you make it different enough that it's its own thing. If it's like the exact same thing, then I get a little upset.
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
At the time Nagito talked about 17, that's true. He was making like a little reference, a little jab at it.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill
now she's
Miyoko
angry.
and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
No more victim card again. That's the one thing I hate was people play the victim card. And like that, she's back. What is that noise?
Huh?
I don't like that.
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
Huh? Huh? I was like, what the fuck is this? See why ask for forgiveness if she didn't do anything? I mean, true, that's true. Why ask for forgiveness if she didn't do anything? She's making herself sound guilty like that. I think it's making fun of how Makoto would say huh so much. Oh my god. But I'm not certain. I mean, maybe. Well, they always, like, it seems like whenever they snap, they always hold on to one word and they repeat it. Like, Leon was stupid, like, you know, like that. Nah, it's not that. It's just to show that her snap.
What the heck's
Yeah,
wrong
they
with
always
her?
have that one word they, like, hold on to.
Weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
But was sold in twos. I was saying Haz. It's charming. It's still charming. This is just creepy.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right?
But there's no decal.
Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't.
But that makes her sound even more guilty if she knows that there was a symbol on the bag.
Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible?
Not impossible. You got two bags.
Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
I feel like Monokuma did that on purpose in hopes that they'd use the tote bag for a crime because people would think there's only one.
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
Why are you so inky about it?
That's why that video isn't fabricated. And I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Mika, I guess you just cracked the cake. Thanks, I know, right?
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
If anything, she just made herself more guilty. Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third. Oh no. This is probably going to be my last job during our class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Don't add anything to the panic. Starting from the PTA, the reload and ammo features. Oh, not the ammo. Just let me do this minigame in peace. You will no longer be able to make do with just the B button. You also, below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point, you'll need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks, no matter how much you match the I hate the reload feature. I honestly like everything about this trial except its punishment. I'm curious how they're gonna punish her. You will be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the button and to reload. It's so boring. Is it that bad? Just like locking on, press the X button in time with the tempo marker. The curls are the same as the B button. Match the tempo marker. Okay. Refresh is based on how well you keep the tempo. If you want if you get the timing wrong when you press the X button, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and you will not run out of... Wait. Also, your ammo will not be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. Okay. If your difficulty level is set to gentle, but I hate this. It gives me PTSD, that's what it gives me. Okay, I'm ready.
It until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Oh, thanks, Pebbles.
Forgive me? You'll
No.
forgive me, right? Isn't that
No.
right? You're
No.
obviously gonna forgive me, right?
No. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Then we have a scene of Stuffy having PTSD to those flashbacks.
You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! Why
Oh
only
god.
me? Please,
Oh, I can't hit
draw
them.
on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw
We'll just do it
on
this
me.
way. For some reason, the reload wasn't working, so I'm just like, nope.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? Please, draw on me! Why
Oh god. The bullets are the hard part.
Draw on me.
Oh god.
Can you forgive me already? Forgive me!
Oh, there, now I got my bullets back. I didn't think I got. Oh god. It's actually harder when it's slow.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
Oh, I have no sock.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything
Oh
you
god.
want.
The slower it is, the harder it is. Oh my god.
There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Bonus prize.
This is the end.
Oh my god, thank god! Oh my god, it's so hard when it's slow.
Kuma mentioned this earlier.
Like, I like how everyone's convinced it's her, but you lose PTA everyone. It's like, nah, I know, it's like, nah, it's Jimmy. It's fine, it's Jimmy. I mean, even if they forgive you on a personal level, Mika, they still have to go where exactly, or they die. You're right, they have to do it, even if they forgive her, she's dead. Please draw on me, be right back, let me grab some markers. No. I don't know why she was saying that, but please draw on me. I'm like, well, how's that an excuse? I wanted to say prize bonus, not gonna lie. If it wasn't for the T being capitalized in theater, I would have probably messed it up. But I knew that word was first because of it. When you buy one bag, you get another free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
Because you're highly suspicious.
Seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
I like how Snapshot and Stuffy's death, or Yoko's death, signs are near each other. Death signs are near, really? You mean their picture, their portraits. Yeah, I think it's because they were like really close.
Nikon, it's already over.
Just accept it. This trial is still going. It's almost done. I think we're right there. It's just she doesn't want to admit it, and that's the problem we're having. I think we're talking about Yuko. I'm guessing.
After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left.
Yeah, friendship.
Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Comic? Yeah, it's a manga. Or banana. I guess it's another way. Yoko, I think it's like, what I saw on the monitor is not here. What did the killer do after the broadcast? Off the hemp bag, no. Hominid's tote bag. Use two different letters. No, it's not that. What's this one? The body was hidden before. So we got that one. A small clue that the killer left. This, right? Okay. Not that. What did the killer do after the broadcast? They threw out the hemp bag, no. Monami's tote bag. Two step ladders and different. Okay. Good. Good. What I saw on the monitor. I'm guessing this. Okay, good. We got all this. What's this? Put it back to normal after destroying it. I don't think it's that. How was the real locked room created with the glue? That's it. Is it really the broken pieces?
Here's everything that happened.
That's
in
it.
This
That
case.
was the easiest comic strip ever.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera
It was
video that
so
only
easy.
I saw.
Yoko's death is quite sad though. She just started her red dead. That's true. She was slowly getting better. It'd be like if Bob's baby died all of a sudden. I'd be kind of sad.
I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment.
We were basically finding letters and making comic books in this, or in any trial. Yeah, pretty much.
That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video.
I hate how the weapon in Yoko's case is never established. I guess Mika has several hours to dispose of it and probably... Oh, that's true. It also wasn't important. Oh, you're talking about like what slit her throat. That's true. They never went over like if it was a knife or something. But yeah, pretty much making comic books.
That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video. So I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap.
So what about Yoko? Yoko's dead. Yoko's big dead. Yoko got her throat slit because she accidentally walked in on a crime.
In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head.
Spoilers. In a way, it does spoil. So, okay, well then I appreciate you waiting. Also, I wonder, what if somebody tries doing 3 killings? Will they get killed and there will be no trial? Yes, because there's a rule now. At the beginning of this trial, Monokuma made a rule that you could only kill up to a max of 2 people. So if somebody killed 3 people, Monokuma would take them out because they violated the rule. I don't know that he still might have a trial, so then they can make sure that they actually, you know, find the right person guilty, but he would technically kill them, so they wouldn't really win. Because like a turn-based game.
Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue.
What they range from someone for those 3 killings? They can't. They would still get killed. The instant they kill a third person, Monokuma would come out and kill them. They can't kill a third person. They frame somebody else for the 3 kills. They can't. Hell, the instant, we will never know. The instant they kill a third person, Monokuma would come out and punish them. Yeah, the reason it's Pell is because if you violate any of the rules, Monokuma comes out and instantly kills you, pretty much. He punishes you. So the instant that they would kill the third person, they wouldn't even have time to frame anybody else because they would be killed. So it's like there wouldn't be any reason to kill 3 people.
They began working on their last trick.
Because if you violate any rules, you're pretty much dead.
First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body.
Monokuma is magic, I guess, if he can just appear somewhere to just kill. He can literally appear anywhere on the island or anywhere in the game.
When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but...
So he's pretty much magic. Well, not really, it's just there's so many Monokumas. There's not one Monokuma, there's multiple Monokumas. He's a robot. He's a robot bear, so he can pop up anywhere because there's multiples of him.
They brought it. They made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand.
Yeah. Also, he has monitoring systems with all the cameras, so he knows everything that's going on the island.
They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene.
Oh, never mind, he's not a robot, he's magic. He's a magical teddy bear. I don't want to ruin the illusion.
In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room.
No, Monokuma's more. I mean, that's also true.
They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue.
That would have to be some really strong glue to keep that door shut.
The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well.
Even super glue, I don't think it's that strong to hold a door shut?
At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but...
Maybe wood glue? Like industrial glue? Like maybe industrial glue? Maybe.
Inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
And I was gonna say, but where did they get it? But at the same time, the supermarket apparently has everything on this island. It's like a Costco.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
You know, from when I started this game, I thought Mika would be killed, but I never thought Mika would kill somebody in this game because she was just too meek. And she ate it. I don't know why she ate it. It would longer time to harden than that much though. That's true. It'd take a little bit longer. They just coat the whole door. Maybe that's true because super glue can be pretty tough, especially on the whole door, like you said. Good so far. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're having a good weekend so far. Just silence. Love that pic of them opening the door. Jimmy and Boss Baby kicking and Chia just like yeah, pushing over stretch. Yeah. Well, she's a girl, remember? She can't open a door. Yeah, she's snapping. Just a wee bit.
Now she's laughing?
Because she's lost.
It's been such a long time.
What do you mean a long time?
This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing.
I don't like
the
that.
Sky is falling down upon you.
So wholesome. You sure that's wholesome? It's finally that's not wholesome. That's terrifying.
Feeling of despair.
Oh, for God's sakes. Another person who's drunk on despair and her speaking portrait is still the same slightly sad pouch.
Mikan, what has happened to you?
She's gone crazy.
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Shut up, Bear. The kids are talking. Get out of here. Yeah, that is so wholesome. Get out of here, Bear. Oh, you're going to see what kind of commands get wrecked. I almost said regret. Oh yes, despair. My points were not very good in a couple areas. There's one I got only 30 points. Yeah, I was gonna say not very good. Give me my mun-muns.